prosecution of the attack on the U.S. Capitol taking a new turn as Stewart Rhodes, founder of the Oath Keepers, makes his first court appearance on a charge of seditious conspiracy. Rhodes went before a federal judge in Texas this afternoon. His lawyer spoke to reporters just after the hearing.
Says he's not guilty. Wants to fight the charges.
He intends to fight these charges until the very, very end.
We expect some. We've got several witnesses we're going to contact. We've been in touch with family and co-workers and things, so we plan on presenting evidence.
Rhodes entered a not guilty plea. Tonight, he remains in custody in Texas. His attorneys say they plan to fight the government's efforts to keep him in jail until his trial.
He's been living free for the past year.
He's been here
in Texas. He's got no criminal history. He's a Yale Law graduate. He has no passport, so he's not a flight risk. We'll have to hear what the government has to say as to the primary criteria of assuring the safety of the public upon his release.
Rhodes will be back in court on Thursday. Meanwhile, a source tells NBC News that the House January 6th committee has interviewed former acting Defense Secretary Christopher Miller, who was in that post on the day of the riot. Miller previously said that former President Donald Trump, quote, encouraged the protesters with his comments. The panel is also weighing whether to subpoena House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, who has refused to cooperate. Lawmakers want to talk to him about what he discussed with Trump during and after the riot. Here's what McCarthy said in a radio interview 1 week after the attack.
I say he has responsibility. He told me personally that he does have some responsibility. I think a lot of people do.
The January 6th committee has also said they want to hear voluntarily from former Vice President Mike Pence, although they haven't formally asked for his cooperation. Tonight, Pence is out with an op-ed in the Washington Post calling the insurrection a, quote, power grab. And he uses the same words to describe the removal of the filibuster to pass voting rights legislation.